about the way we used to be. When I think about the things you took from me, I know that.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Today's video we are bringing you along for part 1 of our kitchen demo while we get ready to install our IKEA kitchen cabinets here, but we are going to be doing most of the work DIYing ourselves, removing all the cabinets, all the tiles, the backsplash and everything else in between. We are also going to be installing our own flooring, but that will be a video for a different day. Today's video we're going to be doing our first part of the demo, so get ready and let's jump in.
Hanging around that old.
So a couple of days later we actually emptied here. We also emptied here. We emptied over there. We also emptied here. We emptied the bottom of the oven, and we also emptied this cabinet here. We also emptied here. So the only thing left right now is under the sink and also over here, because that's the pizza pans that we're still using. So this two here, over here, and the rest of the utensils. We're gonna keep this up until like when we are demolished all this area here first. But right now I'm gonna move these things out of the way here, and I'm gonna start removing the baseboards. I gotta tell you that kitchen reno is not as easy as we dream, as we fantasize, as we picture it. It's not. It is a lot harder. I'm just gonna be truly honest, and I'm gonna bring you guys along like in details, like everything that we've been doing and as it goes, whether we're cleaning up or doing that or cutting. Like if you look at it here, all these baseboards here and all these little trims, they were so hard to remove them. Even the crowbar and hammering was not working, so I had to quickly use like a blade here to just cut through the like the caulking in between, and then I had to hammer it, and we took it down with a crowbar. And then the tiles, we didn't think how hard the tiles were gonna be. These tiles were pain in the butt, and some of them were not even coming out at all. We had to go to Home Depot and buy a ginormous, like a chisel that you can hammer it down, and then eventually as you go you learn, easier process to do them. And definitely, like, by the time we got to the other side, which was a couple of days later, it took me a lot. It took us like faster, but at the same time I had to do like a very daunting job, and you'll see it later on, where I had to take like a flat screwdriver and I had to like cut in between all the grouts on all the corners on all the tiles before we can take a chisel and use it to like lift it up. All to say that these tiles were done very, very good. It was a job well done because it was cemented so good. It took us so hard, like so long to remove it, but we took our time. We were not in a rush. We're not getting our kitchen done for another like 3-4 weeks almost. It is scheduled for December the 2nd, so we have plenty of time, but there's a lot to be done. Plus we have, we work, and there's all life, activities and school and kids, and so we have to find time in between. And whenever we're off work, we would tackle this and get into it, and just one little thing at a time. And alhamdulillah that we have like a month almost before the cabinets gets installed, so it gives us enough time to do all this work, do all the tiles, and whatever goes wrong, and we have time to fix it. And you gotta get a plumber, and you gotta get an electrician, and then you had to rent like a bin and to put all these stuff and all the garbage. I'm telling you, kitchen reno, it's not easy, but definitely well worth it. I mean, I can't really even say that because we're still in the process of demoing. So the next video actually will be part 2 of the continuation of this.
And wherever you have been now, baby, I don't wanna know. Don't.
Mind you, this is our first time ever doing a removal of tiles, and we've never had any experience. We honestly didn't even watch video. We just kind of had an idea and we just kind of went with the flow, but it all worked out. As much as it did take some time, but it really went smoothly towards the ending, especially inside the pantry. It took me maybe 5 minutes, because at one point I had oil that spilled there, so I guess it was just sitting kind of the bottom and soaked it up and kind of loosened up all that cement. So that was easy. And yeah, we have to do our flooring as well. We already found what kind of flooring we're gonna use, but we haven't gotten there yet because one, the home is just full of stuff right now and full of clutter, and we're just gonna do one thing at a time. First, we're gonna remove this, get rid of all the garbage. This way we have less clutter. Then we're gonna start doing the installing flooring.
Falling lately. And wherever we are heading, baby, don't wanna know, don't wanna lie, just wanna stay in this paradise, this paradise. If only for a minute longer. Just wanna stay in this paradise. Come on, baby. So come on, baby, and hurt me. Let's see what you got. Hurt me, touch me, feel me. Doesn't matter what we'll be. Still been through a lot. Hurt me, touch me, feel me. 'Cause it feels like.
Let me tell you, this right here, it was cemented so good because it was not budging at all. No matter how hard we tried, no matter how much we banged, you can see even the camera, everything is like shaking. Like it was so loud. And it took us a really long time, but eventually we got it out, even though it like broke into pieces. But the rest of the area were easy, but this area was the hardest, and like we were sweating at this point and we wanted to give up. And the worst part is that we started with the harder area, so we were like, oh my god, we're gonna go through all this for the rest of the kitchen. But alhamdulillah, the hardest part was the beginning and the rest was the easiest.
Is this paradise? Is this paradise? So come on, baby, and hurt me. Let's see.
Here I was using a flathead screwdriver and just a mallet to hit it. This way I was loosening up the cement in between the tiles, and then Sean would use the chisel and hammer it to lift the tile up, and we found this way worked a lot easier, did not hurt our back. I mean, it took way longer, but it was way better than just kept on banging and nothing was budging at all.
Your face in the crowd. I never thought that I would see you tonight. We lock eyes, you smile. Every single memory comes back to life. Your lips pressed against mine after a night out. We got drunk and ended up at your place. From the moment that I saw you, I knew that it was love, bet that you felt the same. Standing here, I need to let you know. What if I had never let you go? Standing here, I need to let you know that I need you tonight. You should know that I miss you. So we talk about the past for a moment. I forget why we never lasted. With your hand on my knee, every single feeling comes back to me. Your lips pressed against mine after a night out. We got drunk and ended up at your place. That kind of love is not easy. since you went away. Standing here, I need to let you know. What if I had never let you go? Standing here, I need to let you know that I need you tonight. You should know that I miss you.
So the other night we were able to finish this whole entirety, and I kind of just swept it right now. The cement is very hard on, and it's super dry. We do have that shovel over there, which is like a scraper that we've been using to scrape it off once we remove it. So I had scraped as much as I can, but Sean is gonna go ahead and get rid of like all the hard ones. We also have a bin right now in the front that we can finally take all this and put in the bin. We had to stop for 2 days and not just take a break, but also we didn't have a place to put all this, and we find out that we have to take it to the landmark to toss it, and there's a fee to throw this. So we just rented a bin and you pay a fee. They drop it off, you put everything that you need to, and then pick it up, which is a lot better. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and continue finishing this. We're also gonna start removing some of those cabinets, but once we clear all, we also have to do the same way as we literally just broke the tile this here by using the chisel here and hammer it to pop all this. I mean, we have a lot to go. Here it was a little bit after 5 o'clock. We were both done work and we got in ready to tackle. Sean said that we're going to start with the cabinet. Since the cabinets were all empty, he figured let's just do this right now. Get over with all this, remove all of these cabinets, and then we're going to finish removing the tiles. One thing I have to say is that when it comes to reno or just in general things, you know, in life, you definitely need to be disciplined. Without a discipline, I'm telling you, nothing is going to work out, because discipline kind of controls your anger and gives you more patience and just have more time to understand that things, you can't be doing it in a fast manner. You have to take your time. And so when it comes to reno also and things like this, there's, you know, when you're married or whether you have a partner and there's two of you working together, it can push you into an anger moment sometimes, because these things will test your patience, let me tell you. And I have, alhamdulillah, one of the most patience. Honestly, I do. I have so much patience. Ever since I was young, my grandmother will always say to me, you have way too many patience. You're very lucky. And I'm so grateful to having so much patience. Sean, on the other hand, he's just like, I want to be done with this. And there's a lot of things that can frustrate you when it comes to renos, whether you're DIYing it or not. Regardless, any homemaking is not easy. As you can see, it's so dark. I was throwing the cabinets into the bin here. And a lot of our work actually involved in the evenings when we were done work, but then we would also do some works in the weekends, but mostly we got done in the evenings because that's when we had the time. And on the weekends we have life and it's busy. But as I do this voiceover, y'all, we tackled the rest of the kitchen already, which I'm excited to bring you for the next video. Literally, our kitchen is completely naked. Nothing is left in the kitchen except for the pantry, but I will share that. Will be part 2 of the demo as we continue. But right now we're gonna continue demoing here and just getting rid of as much as we can. And I appreciate you being here today. But you know, if you are afraid to do some DIY, if you have the patience, honestly, go for it. Take your time, especially if you're not rushing. One thing I gotta say to you is, take your time each day, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. I know the end results is something that we all want to get there so quick to it. I wish I could wake up one morning and just see my kitchen is all done, nicely installed, ready to go, and just skip all this work. But unfortunately, Patience is what you need. And in order to get patience, you need to be disciplined. And I hope that, we all have some sort of a discipline, because without discipline, we cannot accomplish anything in this world. And we're just going to get frustrated and jump over the hoops. Like this cabinet here, Sean was having a hard time because there is a little outlet inside the cabinet that was used to for a light. There was a light underneath the cabinet. Anyways, whoever did this was just so wrongfully done. It's just it gave us a hard time, but luckily we have a small chainsaw, so Sean had to cut around the box here, this little outlet, to get the this whole cabinet out. Boy, but on the next video, it's his friends that came and helped remove all the backsplash and all the countertops, which is so heavy, and all the rest of the cabinets. And wait till I tell you how we had to get rid of this backsplash. It is pain. If you have one and you're thinking about getting rid of it, yeah, be ready to rip off your entire wall. That's all I'm gonna say. It is not a fun thing to do. These tiles here, this backsplash, are the worst thing to exist, honestly, unless you're never gonna remove them ever at all.
In the club, in the streets, waking up, yeah, always when we meet, something's still missing. We're still faking it, we pretend that we're good, yeah. Cause to me, when I love, when I feel, I don't want nobody to tell me to slow down. Yeah, we're still faking it, we pretend that we're good, yeah. Cause I'm feeling something's missing. No, it's not what I had wished for. Let's stop praying for love, yeah. Yeah, I want your heart, I want your body. Come and let me show you what I mean. Let's stop praying for love, yeah. One of us gotta choose, gotta move, gotta dare to speak the truth. Cause something's not working. Yeah, I'm done faking it and pretending we're good, yeah. Cause I'm feeling something's missing. No, it's not what I had wished for. Let's stop praying for love, yeah. Yeah, I want your heart, I want your body. Come and let me show you what I mean. Let's stop praying for love, yeah. Let's stop praying for love. Let's stop praying for love. Let's stop praying for love, yeah. Let's stop praying for love. Nobody tell me, yeah. Let's stop praying for love.
I was facing all the sunlight while our feet swung freely from the bridge. The bridge. You asked if I'd save you, if you were crazy enough to take a swim, a swim. I tried to make you see that my shoulder is ready for you to lean on. So why, oh why do you still flee when you know that you are the one? I can tell that you've been through some kind of heartbreak. were walking on the sidewalk when we bumped into this person that I knew. I knew you thought it was an old flame, but I told you it's not, so let it go. It go. I try to make you see that I would not betray you in a million years. So why, oh why do you still flee when you are all that I want? I can tell that you've been through some kind of heartbreak. All I ever been with you is faithful like a blind girl's dog. Every time I give you love, you still look so doubtful. I'm faithful like a blind girl's I'm faithful like a blind girl's faithful like a blind girl's dog. You got some trust issues, though I admit it's cute, but there's too many disputes.
So we're gonna close the video here, but I wanted to quickly show you what we have accomplished so far. Sean took out that cabinet already, and this morning when I woke up, I actually decluttered all whatever that was in these cabinets, and I took all the doors down, as you saw me take some of these doors down. And then I emptied the sink as well. The only thing left is just the food disposal, but tomorrow morning this entire thing is going to come off, the whole, like, because we need to break this down and we need to take that out. So Sean has a couple of his friends coming over to help him, but for me, I went ahead, I took down this last night. I also took all of them out from here too, and then I created like a little pathway so we're not stepping onto this. I like kept on cleaning, and that is what the living room looks like. We got all of our kitchen stuff happening here. The microwave is also gonna go there temporarily, but right now we're gonna end here, and then on the next video I'll bring you guys for the floor installation and deteriorating of the rest of this kitchen. So I'll see you on the next one.
Just wanna stay in this paradise. 'Cause it looks like you